All right, so the heart of stone versus the heart of flesh, in reference to Ezekiel 11:19 and Ezekiel 36:26. So, what is this heart of stone? What's this heart of flesh? Now, the word for heart, so I'm talking about your literal heart. The Hebrew word lev, it means the mind, the inner man, the conscience. Sometimes refers to the soul. Actually, where the word lobotomy comes from, because it's where they perform a surgery on your brain, which affects the mind. So this heart or mind of flesh or stone, you gotta think, what is a stone? What is flesh? Stone is hard. It contains no life in it. It's lifeless. Flesh has blood in it, has life. The word for flesh also used in that verse is the word basar, which can also mean nakedness. So you also got to think back to the garden where Adam and Eve were first naked. They were in their original pure state. So this heart of flesh, this mind of flesh, it'll be a pure mind. A mind full of life, full of Torah, full of the Most High. That's what your mind navigates to. That's your roadmap in your brain, in your mind. As opposed to a heart of stone, or not a mind of stone, which a stone being lifeless, it could relate to death. Which is why in I think it was 1 Samuel 25, I believe, when Abigail told Nabal the news after he had been drunken and merry, the next day he wakes up, she told him the news. And it says, his heart became dead within him, and he became as a stone. Lifeless, and he died, a week later, something like that. Yeah, so that word also, the word stony, Eben, can also mean perverse. But it also relates to the word stiff-necked, which is kashe, which means stubborn, hard-headed, hard, like a stone. So it's got to think like if your mind, just pretend your mind, you literally had a stone or a boulder in your damn skull, right? Just in the physical sense. Nothing can get through. Just think if your skull first was made of stone, like the hardest, heaviest stone. One, not only can nothing get through to you because you're stubborn, you're gonna be like a motherfucking ostrich. Your head it's gonna be so heavy. Your head's gonna be so heavy. You're so high-minded and prideful, and nothing can get through to you. Your head might as well just be on the damn ground, just laying there, and your neck gonna be stiff as a motherfucker because you ain't gonna be able to move it. Your head's gonna be stuck on the damn ground. Just to make it just to make it simple and like somewhat facetious. As opposed if you got that fleshly mind. You don't have a big ass rock boulder in your damn skull. You're fluid. You can learn. You can adapt. You can be taught. So yeah, that's basically what it is, yo. The people with the heart of stone. Now, you heard people, how people say you stone cold. It's like some people are stone cold and emotionless, not even in a good way, but they can control their emotions. It's just like they can kill somebody, innocent people, do wicked shit to innocent people, do wicked shit regardless of the situation. Just do evil and think nothing about it, have no remorse. So they could slaughter a child and have no remorse. Stone cold. Something through their life made them like that. But once that heart of flesh takes over, that stone is turned to flesh, that's when they can start being remorseful, start taking accountability for their actions, start thinking before they act. So it's all it really is. Your heart of stone, your wickedness, you're coming from death into life. When you got that heart of flesh that the Most High gonna give you, if you're obedient, if you're studying Torah, if you're turning to Him for everything, not becoming wise for your own eyes, stubborn, hard-headed, leaning on your own understanding like Solomon started to do when he became too wise for his own good. So yeah, y'all, that's it. Just resurrection, come from death to life. Shalom.